A spinning world to me is such a stupid concept. It really just doesn't make any sense. That would mean then if the world is spinning, then we could take a helicopter, fly up above the earth, and just hover there until it spins to where you need to go, and then you could go down. And that doesn't happen. So when exactly does the spinning start? Does it start outside of our Earth's atmosphere, so everything is spinning together? You know what I'm saying? So the Earth is spinning, and all the helicopters and the planes that are flying around are also spinning with the Earth. Is that what's going on? Because I've driven in helicopters and airplanes. I've flown in them, and they never tumble or do anything. They just seem to go up, and then they have to actually go the distance. They have to go from point A to point B to get where it needs to go. So that would make no sense. I mean, technically, if the Earth was spinning, you should just be able to get in an air balloon and float up and then wait till the Earth goes where you want it to go, and then you can come back down. I find it funny that you can't stick water to a ball. You can't make a Earth model, a ball Earth model work on Earth. You can't, no one can make it work. You can't take an Earth with land and water and spin it around and not have the water sloshing all over everything. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So yeah, in order to believe in a spinning ball Earth, you have to believe in fantasy. You have to believe in science fiction, which is what it is, in my opinion. This is why science fiction movies figured out what the Earth looked like, what the technology of all these things are before we ever invented them. And it's science fiction, okay? The movies, you know, when you go see a science fiction movie, it's still called science fiction. You would think, too, over all these years of them proving the stuff that they're putting in movies, it wouldn't be fiction anymore. It'd just be a science movie. But, you know, it's not. It's fiction for a reason, because it's not real. So, you know, I mean, that's my opinion. But in order to have a spinning ball Earth, okay, what we would then need is all sorts of magical fantasy ideas that work. When people say, oh yeah, then why does something fall when you drop it? Why don't you fall forward when you walk? I used to when I was a baby, before I learned balance. Why does something drop when you drop it? Because it has weight, density, mass. I don't know. When I drop something really, really light, it floats and it goes down until it goes down. That's because it takes up more space, so it's catching the air, and it's lighter, so it's not gonna fall as fast. You know, when people say 9.8 meters per second squared is the rate at which something falls, that's an average number. It's not actually the rate at which everything falls. You can do this experiment off a second or third floor balcony with a couple of objects and prove it, which I have, I don't know, dozens of times. So it's just funny to me. Yeah, you can believe in things that don't exist, or you can believe in reality, which is what I believe in. I am far more grounded in reality than someone that thinks we're spinning on a ball through outer space forever and ever and ever, but we're looking at the same stars and the North Star in the same position every night. Just doesn't seem like it would work. If we were endlessly traveling, we would be looking at endless stars, and we're not. We're looking at the same ones every day. So, I mean, come on. Doesn't take a genius to figure it out. You can't stick water to a ball. You can't stick water to a spinning Earth. It makes no sense at all. And when people say, oh, what holds the water in? I don't know. Elevation? Wow, what holds water into a pool, a swimming pool? The lip is higher than the water. The elevation goes up, so the water can't go out. Is that a mystery? How is the water being held in on a beach? Because the elevation goes up, so the water stays down. I mean, this doesn't take a genius to figure that out. It's pretty silly. Water is proof that we're not spinning on a ball, but to some people it's never going to be proof because they've been completely indoctrinated. They believe science fiction movies are truth, and it is what it is. But, you know, this is entirely my opinion, and I recommend everyone does their own research.